Alright, here we are with another analysis. This time we're doing a laning phase analysis. I want to show what I have been able to do in this game, and I think it's really good, to be honest. Um, I think the way that I played here in the lane is the key to being a good AD carry, or at least it's, where it gives space for you to become a really good AD carry, so to speak. I think it's like the basics. So let's fast forward a little bit. I am Ashe with Nautilus. We're playing against Jinx Taric. It's kind of a weird duo, I'm not gonna lie. Jinx Taric. I don't know, I don't really see the synergy there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's kind of weird. And we start by fighting here. Nautilus face checks his push, they are here. And notice one thing here, I'm about to double. And I'm gonna double in a way that hits both Jinx and Taric at the same time. And I'm hitting Taric here because he's low. I know we can get him. My Nautilus used Ignite, he was just auto-attacking Taric. You know, I just casually flash. I know we get a kill here. Something important here is I'm trying to control the lane now. It's really important to keep the lane where it is right now. I don't want it to push, it's too early. But I feel like I want to zone Jinx. So when I can, and I can now, I'm going to attack Jinx, and I did. I slowed her. It allowed for Nautilus to hit a Q, and we just chase her. No, I just chase her. Done. Over. There is absolutely no way she can escape that. Ashe is just really annoying early on with her slows. Now, I want to go base, but first, I kind of want this wave. I guess I'm greeding out. I stopped attacking the wave here because I saw Taric attacking my Nautilus, and I thought it was a good idea to attack Taric instead. So here I am attacking him. Some auto attacks, and I feel like I've done this really well. Not gonna lie. I usually get a tower shot, but I didn't here. It was perfect. Good job. Thank you. I perfectly managed the tower range there. Just attack Taric till the last auto attack that I could use on him. Perfectly. It's well done. He's almost half HP, which is really good. If he does not go base or does not heal this HP, then we're going back to lane, and we're in an excellent position right now. For the record, I have a dagger and a cloak of agility. Why do I have this? Because I'm going to buy a Phantom Dancer. I've been trying Phantom Dancer. It's actually a recommended item on OPGG. I've seen it multiple times. I didn't really consider it. I feel like I always end up buying Kraken Slayer, but I've been experimenting other builds, and doing crit early on Ashe is way better. It's just way better. It feels much better to build crit early on. It just feels way better. So I'm doing that. I no longer rush Kraken. I rush Cloak of Agility, Dagger, Long Sword, BF Sword if I can. Go straight up to Infinity Edge if possible. These are items that are really good on Ashe. Now, here I am trying to space out Taric. And by the way, I forgot to say this. In this lane, I am thinking of spacing as much and as best as possible Taric's E. So I want to keep my distance. Even if Nautilus hits a really good hook on Jinx, I'm keeping my distance from that Taric until he uses E and I successfully dodge it. And here is a perfect example of that. Because Nautilus is about to hit Q on Jinx. I know I can move forward, but I can't just yet because I gotta dodge Taric's E, which I successfully do so. And I just attack him because he's closest to me. Walking forward to Jinx is actually a mistake here. So I just attack Taric instead. And there's a trap here. There's traps from Jinx here. I cannot move forward until that goes down. So I just attack him. I was trying to go around this trap here. I was really trying to, but it ends up just, disappearing. We just get Taric here. It's a free kill. And shortly after that, I keep pressuring Jinx. I attack Jinx. I did one extra basic attack I shouldn't have. Because I was hit by the turret here. That wasn't good. But like the other attacks I did to her, that's really good. I should have finished with W because my W was coming up. I should have just do a double. Now I lost a lot of HP, and Jinx is going to hit me with a W, if I recall correctly. Maybe not here, but regardless, I do not like that. I don't think that was good. She's hitting me. Yeah, she hit me there. Yeah, this is where I get hit by the W. I was not really expecting that, so my bad over there. Either way, I kind of want to push, because I want to go base, obviously. I just got another kill. I want to go base as quickly as possible. Managed to go base, and I'm strong. I'm really strong right now. I am ahead of Jinx. 100% she cannot do anything. I don't want to push this wave. The lane. I don't want to push this lane. I kind of want to keep it at the center. And at the same time, I want to pressure Jinx. Well, I want to zone her out of the farm if possible. It's kind of hard because she's ranged. She can farm with W. And with her rocket. But either way, I'm applying pressure here. Malphite is actually bot. I was not aware of this. And this could, like, I guess I could argue that it's a bad idea for me to do this because Vex isn't mid. Mondo just came from base. I'm the only one who is in lane. Where else could Malphite go other than bot? You know, so I was surprised when I see a rock solid here. And I'm like, oh, I'm getting ganked. Okay. Sure. Alright. First death. There's absolutely nothing I can do there. But I go back to lane. I'm still stronger than Jinx. Jinx did not get that kill, so that's excellent. Taric also has absolutely no kills, so we are pretty far ahead. Now, here I see an opportunity, or so I thought, to do something here. This was actually a really poor decision. Diana gets chased by Malphite and Taric. And to be fair, we're late. If we wanted to help Diana, we should have went here much earlier. This is too late. It's over. We cannot win this. Taric successfully hits stun with me and Nautilus. And, you know, just auto attack, spells, auto attacks. And just not much that can be done here. I almost get Taric, but I have a Malphite in front of me. If I walk too forward, he gets me. And now I am in a pinnacle. Sorry, not pinnacle. I'm in a pickle. I can't do anything. If I walk upwards, Malphite kills me, auto attacks me, I'm dead. If I walk backwards, no, downwards, sorry. I have Jinx, I have Taric. And you know, I was actually saying in game, no, Jinx, just throw your ult on me, because that was the correct decision, and she ended up doing that. So good job. But yeah, like that was a really poor decision on my behalf. I'm sorry for myself, I guess. But I'm yeah. It was bad. It was bad. Anyway, I pushed this wave here. I kind of want the plate. That plate at least. I don't think we get a kill here. I don't remember. I'm also not sure why I'm trying to push. But I know one thing. Malphite is stopped. I think I saw this. I hope I did. Because now I don't really remember. But I think I saw the Malphite is stopped. And I also know something. We are ahead. We can win. I'm strong. Nautilus is strong. We win this. Easily. And so, I keep zoning, and something that I actually also kind of forgot to say, but Ashe Nautilus is actually pretty good to do some picks, because I slow, my auto attack slow, if I am Ashe. Ashe auto attack slow, sorry. It makes it really easy for Nautilus to hit you. Really easy. So here I'm just trying to, you know, keep my distance. I remember that I said I need to space from this Taric as much as possible. I need to avoid Jinx's traps. I need to avoid Taric's stun. And here I am again. I gladly managed to space that. I ult Jinx here to stop her. She was not in a position to attack, but you know, I just wanted to stop her there. No, just stay there for a moment, for a second. And we just attack. We just, you know, it's game over for them. Taric has no ult. I just auto attack him. And just a quick refresh here. I think I didn't need to space that much, because let's be honest, Taric has no E right now. I can just move a little bit forward. I don't need to be this scared. So I guess I exaggerated my spacing. I didn't need to be so far away from them. I could have just moved a little bit forward. That's what I want to need. Because that will also allow me to maybe hit Jinx 2, 3 more times. Maybe we could even get Jinx there. I'm not sure. But either way, we get Taric here. He was closest to me. I'm not going to chase after Jinx. I have no way of doing that. So I just... naturally as Ashe, I just have to attack who's closest to me. There's not much I can do. And I still managed to get a double kill thanks to this Nautilus. I still waited. So I did not attack Jinx there. I was patient. I wait for Nautilus to attack Jinx. The turret attacks Nautilus. And then I attack Jinx. That's how it works. That's how you die. You wait. Here I'm trying to zone Malphite. Don't ask me why. It was a bad idea. I'm not entirely sure what I was doing there. Now fast forward a little bit. We're going to do something again because I see I get another kill here. So same thing, you know. I guess this is a bread and butter of playing as an ADC. And the reason why I wanted to record this is because this is the key to play as a good AD carry. You have to be aware of the enemy spells. And you have to dodge them. You have to avoid them. If you get hit by one single ability, let's say a Fresh Hook or a Zyra E, you know, if you get rooted, stun, or anything that impairs your movement, you are essentially going to, you know, you're going 0-1 or 0-10 or 0-15. It depends on maybe 2-15 or something. You know, it's just a really bad experience. You're about to meet the gray screen. And I'm trying to keep my distance because I know that I think I exaggerated a little bit. I shouldn't have moved that backwards, but whatever. Jinx has no traps. Taric has no E. I throw double just to kind of zone out. I didn't really need to use that double because it's just a waste of mana because of Taric's shield. But we're still going to get a kill because, you know, they have nothing right now. They have nothing. I know we can get this. Here, I tried to dodge Taric's E. I did not manage to do that. I tried. It was kind of a weird angle there. I think I focused too much on Jinx, to be fairly honest. But either way, we still win this. And I mistakenly hit Taric with my ult here. I aimed for Jinx, but since Taric was so close to me, the ult actually hit Taric. So again, I'm just auto-attacking him because, you know, Jinx traps were right in front of me. Finally, I managed to dodge that E, gladly. Thank you. And, you know, I'm really pressuring Jinx here again. I'm gonna wait for Nautilus to hit her again. And then get a double kill. Easy, easy. So, we are hard winning this game. Sorry, not game. The lane. We are hard winning this lane. And I'm glad we are. We actually lost this game because Malphite hard carried this. You know, Malphite is too scary nowadays. He really needs a nerf. His ultimate has too much of a low cooldown with the itemizations and the rune pages. Rune pages, no masters, whatever people call it these days. In any case, I am still far ahead from Jinx. I have 6,200. She has 4,500 gold. I'm just way too far ahead. I'm way too strong. And here's something interesting. I'm actually going to do an almost solo double kill. And I'm gonna pause here and explain like what was my thought process here, how this works, and why this actually worked. So let's go step by step. I subconsciously know that I deal more damage than Jinx. I don't even need to look at the items to know that I'm far ahead. I'm way ahead of her. I have more stuff than she does. 100%. Then, I know Taric does not have ultimate. His ultimate actually has a really long cooldown. I've played Taric recently and I noticed that. It's a bit too long. I mean, it's a really powerful ultimate, so I guess I understand. But yes, that's another thing. They don't have ult. Another thing, if I recall correctly, I remember that Jinx does not have flash. Or, again, maybe it was subconscious or not. And I know that not really all, I was gonna say all I have to do is space out some spells, but I guess kinda all I have to do here is avoid Taric's E, avoid Jinx W, and traps. So I'm gonna try to play around that. So I'm attacking Jinx here. I know I can do that. I'm gonna use ult. I dodge Taric's E. I'm gonna move forward. Jinx just does kind of some bad traps there. So it was kind of irrelevant. And I get Jinx. I managed to dodge Taric's E here, which, whoa, I feel like that was kind of instinct. I wasn't really expecting to dodge that one. But good job on me. And to be honest, even if Nautilus wasn't here, that would have been a double kill on my behalf, solo. I would have won these two, because of the things I just said, you know, Taric's ult, you know, Jinx, this and that. I'm just so far ahead, I know I can do this. If I wasn't, I wouldn't do this. I would just maybe trade a little bit, because I'm underneath turret. It's kind of hard to trade against me, and, you know, maybe I wouldn't do that, but I know I'm in a position to do that, and I see a teleport here. I imagine it will be Zed or Zahen. Zahen, that's how you pronounce the name. I mistakenly say Zahin a lot of times. I don't know why. Here I'm just attacking Taric, and to be fairly honest, I think the laning phase is over here. A lot of random things, not really a lot of random things, but this is, I don't know, I think the game is just going to degrade to a cinema right now, an absolute cinema. A total fiesta, a lot of bad things happen here. I still managed to get a kill, I don't even remember where. I'm trying to zone out Zed here. I think this is one of my last plays that did something. Yeah, I was trying to zone Zed, he quit, so I just auto-attacked Taric. He's closest to me, again, closest to me, just attack. That's the bread and butter of AD carries. Just attack the closest target to you. If there's not a priority target nearby you. You know, if it were Jinx, I would have attacked Jinx instead. And not Taric. But Jinx was not present. And here, yeah, I wasn't looking. And there's just a wild Malphite in this bush. He knew I was coming from here because they have vision. And I actually pinged this ward, if I recall correctly. Or at least I saw Taric placing that ward here. I have information that there's a ward here, but I was tunnel visioned with one thing. Why is Vex mid? I need to farm. I'm going bot. So that was my thought process here. And I just go through the worst possible place to move, which is the enemy jungle. I just move forward as if nothing wrong is going to happen. Because I thought, oh, this guy is attacking on top of you, maybe Malphite easier. Well, I don't think that's a good way of thinking. But yeah, I tunnel vision my decision of going bot. I'm like, I'm just going bot. I just right click somewhere around here and wait. You know, that was horrible. That was a very bad decision. But yeah, I don't know why Vex was doing this. Like, I'm mid. And we're trying to get this turret. Vex doesn't need to be here for us to destroy that turret. Zed isn't there. I mean, even if Zed was there, like, I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, why is Vex here? Like, it doesn't make sense in my brain. Usually the AD carry goes mid after the laning phase is over, and the mid laner goes to side lanes because usually the mid laner has teleport. Usually the top laner has teleport, and they can go to side lanes and group. I missed my ult here. And group when needed, but I didn't even notice. Vex has ignite. Okay, great, nice, but that's not an excuse for him to still stay mid. I can't be side laning. I'm against Zed and a Malphite. How am I supposed to play the game? How am I supposed to farm? At the very least, Vex has a fear. She can use fear on someone. She has longer range than me. She hurts a little bit more onto Zed. I don't. Like, if Zed gets me, or like, if Malphite sees me, he ults me, I'm dead. Like, there's nothing I can do. Maybe the same goes for Vex, but it's worse for me because, like, I feel like I can't do anything at all. I'm just JDC, and Vex comes bot. Like, what? Why is he here? Like, this makes zero sense. He should be mid farming, but he's bot. I don't know. My brain is just already blowing up here. The game is just a GG. Malphite just completely hard carried this. This guy used ult here, and he's about to have ult again. It has a 38-second cooldown. Look at this, 47.74 seconds. This is just an insane champion, and just nerf this champion. But in any case, that's it. That was the laning phase. I think I played it really well. From 1 to 10, I give it a solid 8. I managed to dodge as many things as possible, keep my spacing really, really well. And I played with my strengths, which was distance. I itemized correctly, in my opinion. And yeah, it was just a really good performance and made it serve as an example for future, not for future, sorry, as a future reference of what I should do in lane when I play Ashe.